Good afternoon, everybody. So as was the case with Ashley Young, just because it's quite a busy day, we'd asked to limit it to a maximum of 2 questions per journalist. As ever, use the microphone provided, state the name and the organisation you work for, microphone here. And then at the end, we'll have a short section embargoed until 10 p.m. this evening, I should say, UK time. So without further ado, ready when you guys are.
Eric, good to see you.
Hello.
Only once before in history has an English side been in a World Cup final. Do you feel that moment right now?
No, not yet. We're purely focused on the semi-final. We've said throughout the whole tournament we're just going to be going game by game and purely focusing on what's right ahead of us, and that's the semi-final. So our focus is solely on that, and it will continue to be on that until Wednesday.
We saw you out doing your Sunday shopping yesterday. What did you buy? And what does that say about the squad that you guys can wander around completely relaxed like that the day after such a magnificent victory?
Yeah, we just we're lucky to be in a great environment here where we feel like we're comfortable to do those kind of things. It's nice just to get out and about. We've done it a few times. I think it's obviously the first time you've seen it, but we've done it quite a bit, and it's a nice area. We feel really comfortable to be able to do those kind of things, and it's good for us to be able to get out of the hotel.
What did you buy?
I'd rather not say, to be honest. The fitness coaches might not be too happy with us.
Eric, the fact that you can walk around, in performance terms, does that give you an edge as well? Does that help you relax?
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to relax in the hotel. Obviously, we've got fantastic facilities there that allow us to feel really comfortable. But I think if you back home in our day-to-day lives, we would do exactly those kind of things. So it's nice to be able to do the same kind of things as we do back home here, where we can go out for a walk and just spend some time together. See a bit of Rapino, see St. Petersburg. We've been able to do both, and it's nice for us.
Ashley, just before you came in, said one of the things about this squad is there are no big egos. Is he right? And how much of a benefit is that if he is?
Yeah, 100%. I think you can see that in the way that we play, the way that we're willing to. Everybody, the 23 players are willing to put everything aside, put whatever their personal interest might be, purely for the team to be successful. And I think you can see that in the way that we play, the way that everyone's willing to fight for each other, everyone's willing to do everything, help your teammates. The way we train during the week is fantastic. Always with extremely high intensity. Everyone pushing each other. There's been a fantastic attitude, mentality, and a willingness throughout the whole squad for the whole time we've been here, and that's carried on now in the last couple of days, and we're just trying to be in the best possible place come Wednesday.
Eric, you were part of that England squad at the Euros 2 years ago that was beaten by Iceland in Nice. If you'd said to somebody then that 2 years later England would be on the verge of a first World Cup final since '66, they wouldn't have believed it. Can you put your finger on what exactly has happened in that short space of time to get you here?
Yeah, obviously after the Iceland game, we knew that things needed to change, and I think there's been a lot of changes since that moment. It was a moment where we were obviously extremely disappointed, and we knew that we couldn't let that happen again, and we wanted that to change, and we knew that we could only make amends for that moment here at this World Cup, and nothing else would fix what happened then, and that's what we've been trying to do. I think over 2 years is a long period. It's been a long process since then, and as I said, a lot has changed, and we've put everything in place. We've learned from our mistakes, which is the most important thing, and we've made things right. And we've seen the way the country has got behind us, and the happiness that we're giving out at the same time, and it's fantastic to be a part of. And we're just really happy with that we're at this moment. But at the same time, we're so focused now on Wednesday because we believe we can we can continue this great journey.
You have made amends, everyone agrees with that, and if you go home you're not going to go home at this stage, you're going to be playing 2 more matches, whatever happens now, but regardless of what happens on Wednesday, you'll be fated as heroes, having restored the pride in the team. You've overcome the penalty jinx thanks to you, you've got past the quarter-finals. How do you therefore retain that hunger, that drive to keep going when you've already succeeded effectively? Does it take any edge away, or you have to fight that a little bit?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we've succeeded yet. Success is hard to define, but in my eyes, and I think in everyone else's eyes back at the hotel, this isn't success yet. We're hungry for more, and we want more, and hopefully we can continue to show that on Wednesday. After the game against Sweden, we purely just switched our attention now to Wednesday, and we're still as focused as ever on that game, and we really, there's been no complacency, no talk of anything else other than Wednesday, and we're so focused on that, as we have been. We've just kept things the same throughout the whole tournament. For every game, we've kept the same things in place. We haven't changed anything. We just keep going in the same way, and we hope to continue that now leading up to Wednesday.
Carrie Brown and beIN Sports. Eric, Sir Alex Ferguson used to say that it was important to get a team and a collective to win a trophy, because the minute that's won, there comes a new hunger, a new collective. You created history. Is there a new hunger, a new collective after that penalty shootout win to create more?
Yeah, we really enjoyed that moment, and at the same time we knew how much of a huge moment that was for the country, for English football. Having won, first of all, a knockout game, having been so long, and then secondly a penalty shootout, we knew those were two things that were put to bed that night. So it was a really big night in that sense, but at the same time we enjoyed that night, but we know that there can be even better nights the longer we go in this tournament, and that's what we want to do. So we've really just, the minute one game's finished, it's hard to imagine, but we've really just switched our attention to the next, and that's been the mentality so far. And we've loved every minute, every game. We enjoy it, but we know that there can be a lot more enjoyment if we continue on the same path.
Congratulations on your tournament, but if you don't mind me asking about your teammate Kieran Trippier. The world is fascinated by his mercurial rise. Can you talk us through that and how he's achieved it? And is he currently the world's best wing-back at the moment?
Sorry, his what? You said his something?
Is he currently the best in his position? His rise up.
Oh, his rise.
And
yeah.
Is he the best in his position now in the world?
Yeah, he's had a fantastic tournament. I'm so happy for him. I think it's fully deserved. I feel like this season and last season, but especially this season at Tottenham, I think he's come on, so much. Maybe that hasn't been noticed as much as it should have been. So it's not so much of a surprise, but I think the level that he has shown throughout this tournament has been incredible. His consistency. Obviously, everyone's comparing him with Beckham, which is fantastic for him, and I think his delivery throughout the whole tournament, his aggression, not just offensively but defensively as well. I think he's been fantastic, and his consistency has been incredible, and he fully deserves it.
Hi Eric, Sam Lee from Goal. There's been a lot of talk obviously about Raheem Sterling and his role in the team. Can you explain what his role is, and especially for you as a midfielder, what options does he provide you when you're in possession?
Yeah, obviously I think first of all the way that Raheem's handled everything throughout this process from when we met up until now has been incredible. I think the way he goes about his job has been fantastic. His attitude is fantastic. His work ethic, fantastic as well. He offers so much to the team. His willingness to make forward runs. His quality in possession. He can come short and link the play, and he can make runs in behind. he off the ball, his work rate is incredible, and I think it's so clear to see if you were to watch back all of our games until now, the importance that he has on the team, and I think he's had a fantastic tournament so far, and hopefully he can continue to have one in the next week.
Pass the microphone down to the gentleman at the front here. Thanks, guys. Switch on. Just go.
I would like to know your opinion about the pair of midfielders from Croatia, Modric and Ivan Rakitic. What do you think about them?
Two fantastic players. I think world-class players in their positions that have been playing at, an extremely high level for their clubs. Rakitic at Barcelona, I've never played against him before, so it's difficult to observe as much. But Modric, we've played against him 2 times this year with our club, and obviously everyone knows as well from his time in the Premier League, he's a fantastic player that can create magical moments, and I think he's been one of the outstanding performers so far in this World Cup. So obviously 2 great players, everyone knows that, but hopefully we can do our jobs on Wednesday as a team and as individuals and contain them.
Okay, did our technician want a quick look at the microphone here? Is it for the live section or not yet? Live? No, live. Okay, if that's the end of the live section, we're just going to allow our friends from Brazil 2 questions in Portuguese for Eric. So we'll finish the live section on those questions, then move on to the embargoed one. Carry on.
Sim, foi uma transformação muito grande desde que perdemos o jogo no Europeu. Acho que mudou muita coisa. Acho que já tinha falado aqui que tivemos que mudar muito desde este jogo, porque nós sabíamos que não podíamos continuar da mesma maneira. Então mudou tanta coisa, dois treinadores, um muito rápido, o nosso agora depois chegou e mudou muito, deu-nos estabilidade, deu-nos confiança. Nós agora sentimos muito confortável, nós sabemos as nossas ideias de jogo, nós sabemos aquilo que o treinador quer de nós, e isso faz as coisas muito fáceis para nós. Nós sabemos o nosso trabalho e o treinador deu-nos a confiança para fazê-lo, e também criou um ambiente que é muito saudável entre nós, no hotel, nas viagens, nos jogos. Há um ambiente incrível entre nós, toda a gente dá muito bem mesmo e sentimos confortável uns com os outros, e isso ajudou-nos muito a chegar até aqui. Acho que dá para ver na maneira que nós jogamos todos uns pelos outros, e isso é a coisa que é mais importante.
Percebe muita confiança e entusiasmo da torcida, do povo inglês, como talvez não tenha acontecido há muito tempo. De que forma isso afeta vocês, isso é bom para vocês? Como vocês veem essa responsabilidade de dar essa alegria do bicampeonato para a Inglaterra? Por favor.
Sim, primeiro há tanto tempo que nós não chegamos a este ponto, não é? Por isso é normal que o povo inglês esteja tão feliz. Há um ambiente incrível na Inglaterra que nós sentimos aqui também pelos telemóveis, pela internet. Dá para sentir aquilo que se passa no nosso país, e é incrível o ambiente que nós estamos a criar no nosso país, e isso é tão importante para nós. Nós queríamos era dar alegria aos nossos adeptos, e acho que nós conseguimos fazer isso até agora. Tanto tempo que não havia uma equipa inglesa a fazer tão bem no Mundial, por isso também é normal, não é, a euforia que passa agora aqui. e lá, mas nós também queremos continuar a dar mais, e no momento em que o nosso país está também, é tão bom podermos unir o país e todo o país estar atrás de uma equipa como nós, e nós queremos continuar a dar alegria a eles.
Well said. Okay, guys, we'll move on to the embargoed section.